For many men, hitting 50, 60, and beyond comes with a quiet change, a subtle shift that you notice first thing in the morning. It's that feeling of waking up with less vigor, less of that powerful, natural signal that has been with you since your teenage years. I'm talking about morning wood. When you were younger, it was just a given. But as the years pass, you may have noticed it becoming less frequent, less firm, less reliable. And with it, a little bit of your energy, your confidence, and that quiet sense of masculine vitality can start to fade, too. But what if I told you that this decline isn't an irreversible part of getting older? What if you could bring that feeling back, not with expensive pills or complicated procedures, but with a simple, 30-second bedtime trick that uses the power of nature to reset your body's internal systems while you sleep? Stay with me, because that's exactly what we're going to cover. Before we get to the solution, it's critical to understand why this matters so much. A strong morning erection is far more than just a sign of desire. It's one of your body's most important health indicators. Think of it as the check engine light on your car's dashboard. When it's on, everything is running smoothly. When it starts to flicker or stays off completely, it's not telling you the car is broken. It's giving you an early warning that something under the hood needs your attention. So, what is that light actually telling you? A strong, regular morning erection is a clear sign that 3 of your body's most vital systems are in peak condition. First, it signals healthy and flexible blood vessels. Your cardiovascular system is working correctly, allowing blood to flow freely where it's needed. Second, it reflects balanced hormones. It's proof that your testosterone is active and being utilized effectively by your body overnight. And third, it shows you're getting deep, restorative rest, allowing your body the time it needs to recover and rebuild. When morning wood begins to fade, it's often the first sign that one of these pillars, your circulation, your hormones, or your recovery, is out of balance. But the good news is, your body has an incredible capacity to heal. You just need to give it the right support. So, how do we give your body that support? The solution isn't about chasing a single magic bullet. It's about implementing a simple, powerful strategy that addresses all 3 of those pillars at once. It's about creating the perfect internal environment for your body to do what it does best: heal, rejuvenate, and restore its natural function. This strategy is designed to work with your body's nightly repair cycles, turning your hours of sleep into a powerhouse session of revitalization. And that's where the 30-second bedtime trick comes in. This trick isn't some gimmick. It's a carefully designed ritual that involves combining 3 of the most well-researched and powerful natural powders known to man. Each one has been used for centuries across different cultures for its incredible effects on male vitality, and modern science is now confirming exactly why they are so effective. Together, these 3 powders form a synergistic blend that addresses the core issues we just discussed. Taking them in a simple drink right before bed is like handing your body's overnight repair crew the perfect set of tools for the job. You're not forcing an artificial result. You're nourishing your system from the inside out, setting the stage for a powerful, natural response when you wake up. One of these powders is designed to open the floodgates for healthy blood flow, ensuring your circulatory system is primed and ready. The second works to harmonize your hormones, creating the perfect balance needed for desire and performance. And the third and final powder is tasked with crushing the stress that silently kills erections and sabotages your testosterone levels overnight. By combining them, you create a powerful foundation for bringing back those reliable, rock-hard mornings you remember. So, let's dive into the first powerful ingredient in this nightly arsenal. Now, this 3-powder approach is a fantastic, holistic way to rebuild your body's foundation for long-term vitality, and I'm about to walk you through exactly how each one works. But I also know that some of you watching right now might be looking for something that works even faster, a simple, powerful method you can start using tonight. For that reason, I want to quickly show you a special video about an incredible breakthrough from a biomedical engineer in San Diego. He discovered a bizarre 7-second home remedy that addresses the real scientific root cause of male performance issues. It's a completely natural, purple hardening tonic that thousands of men over 50 are now using to restore the automatic, rock-solid erections they had in their 20s, without pills, pumps, or lifestyle changes. I've arranged for you to watch this short, eye-opening video for free. You can watch it right now by simply opening the camera app on your phone and pointing it at the QR code you see on your screen. Go ahead, just point your camera at the code now and tap the link that appears. If you're watching on a device where you can't use the code, don't worry. I've also put a direct link for you right at the very top of the pinned comments section below this video. You can check that out now, and for everyone else who wants to learn the powerful details of the 3-powder nightly ritual we're discussing today, let's continue. The first and perhaps most foundational powder in our nightly trio is one you might associate more with salads than with sexual health: beetroot powder. This vibrant, deep red powder is derived from the humble beet, but don't let its common origins fool you. It is a circulatory supercharger, and it's the key to the first pillar of rock-solid performance: blood flow. Here's the simple science behind it. Beets are one of nature's richest sources of dietary nitrates. When you consume these nitrates, your body has a brilliant process for converting them into a miraculous molecule called nitric oxide, or NO. Think of nitric oxide as the master traffic controller for your entire circulatory system. Your blood vessels, your arteries, veins, and capillaries are like highways that transport blood throughout your body. When those vessels are constricted and tight, it's like a 5-lane highway being squeezed down to 1 lane during rush hour. Everything gets slow, congested, and backed up. Blood pressure can rise, and vital organs don't get the oxygen and nutrients they need to function optimally. Nitric oxide is the signal that tells the smooth muscles lining those highways to relax, to open up, to widen. It is a vasodilator. It turns that traffic jam back into a wide-open, 6-lane freeway where blood can flow freely, delivering oxygen and life-giving nutrients to every single cell, tissue, and organ in your body, from your brain down to your toes. And when it comes to erections, this process is everything. An erection is fundamentally a cardiovascular event. It is a hydraulic process that cannot happen without a massive, rapid rush of blood into the penile tissues. If your blood vessels are tight, stiff, and unresponsive, your body simply cannot deliver the blood flow required to achieve and maintain a firm, lasting erection, no matter how much desire you feel. Nitric oxide is the key that unlocks that potential, ensuring your vessels are relaxed and ready to accommodate that powerful flow. Now, here's the critical part about taking beetroot powder before bed. We're not using it like a little blue pill for an immediate effect. This is a long-term strategy for systemic health. By taking it at night, you are fueling your body with the building blocks for nitric oxide production during its most critical repair window, deep sleep. Throughout the night, this enhanced circulation helps to repair and maintain the health of the endothelial lining of your blood vessels, making them more flexible and responsive over time. You're not just forcing a temporary result. You're fundamentally improving the health of your entire cardiovascular infrastructure, which pays off with more consistent and reliable morning erections. So how do you take it? It's incredibly simple. Just 1 teaspoon of high-quality beetroot powder is all you need. You can stir it into a glass of water, blend it into a smoothie, or even mix it with a nighttime tea. It does have a distinct, earthy flavor that some people need to get used to. A great tip is to add a squeeze of fresh lemon juice or a small dash of raw honey, which can balance out the flavor and make it much more enjoyable. The second powerhouse powder in our nightly vitality cocktail is maca root. If beetroot powder is the key to unlocking blood flow, maca is the master key for unlocking your hormonal potential. This remarkable root grows high in the Andes Mountains of Peru, where for centuries, indigenous warriors have used it to boost stamina, energy, and fertility. It was considered so valuable that it was even used as a form of currency. Today, modern research is beginning to understand the ancient wisdom behind this powerful adaptogen. Now, there's a common misconception about maca that we need to clear up right away. Many people believe that maca works by directly increasing testosterone levels, as if it were an external source of the hormone. But that's not quite how it works, and its true function is far more intelligent. Maca is an adaptogen, which means it helps your body adapt to stressors and find its own natural balance. It doesn't flood your system with hormones. Instead, it nourishes the endocrine system, particularly the hypothalamus and pituitary glands. Think of these glands as the mission control for your entire hormonal orchestra. They're responsible for sending the right signals to your adrenal glands and testes, telling them how much of each hormone to produce. Maca doesn't play an instrument in the orchestra. It acts as the smart conductor, ensuring that all the different sections are playing in perfect harmony. For men, this means helping to optimize the crucial balance between testosterone and estrogen, and supporting the body's own natural production of the hormones it needs for peak vitality. This is why studies on maca consistently show improvements in things like sexual desire, stamina, and overall mood, even without a dramatic spike in raw testosterone numbers. It's making your body more efficient at using the hormones it already has. It improves the sensitivity of your hormone receptors and ensures the entire feedback loop of your endocrine system is functioning smoothly. The result for many men is a noticeable increase in libido, more energy throughout the day, and a greater sense of well-being. So, why take it at night? While maca can be energizing, its primary role in our bedtime ritual is to support the deep hormonal rebalancing that is supposed to happen during sleep. Your endocrine system does some of its most important work while you're in deep, restorative rest. By providing your body with the unique phytonutrients found in maca before bed, you are giving your system the raw materials it needs to optimize that nightly hormonal reset. It helps your body recover from the stresses of the day and fine-tunes the hormonal environment, which is essential for waking up with that strong, testosterone-driven morning signal. Taking maca is just as easy as beetroot powder. A typical dosage is about 1 teaspoon of the powder. Unlike beetroot, maca has a pleasant, slightly nutty and malty flavor, almost like butterscotch. It mixes wonderfully into warm almond milk or a nighttime smoothie, and it pairs exceptionally well with a little bit of cinnamon or a dash of honey. Many men find it to be a delicious and comforting part of their evening wind-down routine. This brings us to the third and final powerhouse in our nighttime trio, the one that ties everything together, ashwagandha powder. This ancient herb is a cornerstone of Ayurvedic medicine, one of the world's oldest holistic healing systems, and its name in Sanskrit translates to strength of the stallion, hinting at its traditional use for boosting vigor and vitality. If beetroot opens the highways for blood flow and maca conducts the hormonal orchestra, ashwagandha is the guardian that protects the entire process from its greatest enemy, stress. In our modern world, we are under a constant barrage of stress, from work deadlines and financial pressures to the endless notifications on our phones. Our bodies respond to this stress by producing a hormone called cortisol. In short bursts, cortisol is essential. It's part of our fight or flight response that keeps us alert and alive. But when we live in a state of chronic, low-grade stress, our cortisol levels remain consistently elevated, and this is catastrophic for male vitality. Think of testosterone and cortisol as being on opposite ends of a seesaw. When cortisol is high, testosterone is low. They are antagonists. High cortisol signals to your body that it's in a state of emergency, a state of survival. In this state, functions like reproduction, muscle building, and libido are put on the back burner. Your body literally doesn't have the resources to worry about erections when it thinks it's running from a saber-toothed tiger. Chronic high cortisol directly suppresses testosterone production in the testes and interferes with your brain's ability to even send the signals for sexual arousal. Here's the problem. Your cortisol levels are naturally supposed to be at their lowest at night, allowing your body to slip into deep, restorative sleep. But for most modern men, stress keeps those levels artificially high in the evening. This leads to restless nights, difficulty falling asleep, and a body that never truly enters that deep recovery state. And this is the ultimate killer of morning wood because your body's peak testosterone production happens in the final hours of deep sleep, just before you wake up. If high cortisol is sabotaging your sleep all night, you are robbing your body of its prime opportunity to produce the very hormone responsible for a powerful morning erection. This is where ashwagandha works its magic. As a powerful adaptogen, one of its most well-studied benefits is its ability to significantly lower cortisol levels. Taking it before bed helps to calm your entire nervous system, reduce feelings of anxiety, and signal to your body that it is safe to power down and begin its repair work. It doesn't just knock you out like a sleeping pill, it promotes a deeper, more restorative quality of sleep. By lowering cortisol at night, you are essentially taking your foot off the brake and allowing the testosterone-producing accelerator to do its job. Less stress means better sleep, and better sleep means higher natural testosterone levels in the morning. This is the final, critical piece of the puzzle that ensures the work done by the beetroot and maca can be fully realized. Just like the others, taking ashwagandha is simple. A half to a full teaspoon before bed is a great place to start. It has a slightly bitter, earthy taste, so it's best mixed into something creamy and flavorful. It's the perfect addition to a warm mug of almond milk with cinnamon and honey, creating a soothing and delicious moon milk that will prepare your mind and body for a night of deep, testosterone-boosting rest. Now that you understand the power of each individual powder, let's bring it all together and talk about the real magic, synergy. The reason this 30-second bedtime trick is so effective isn't just because of what each powder does on its own, but because of how they work together as a team. This is a case where 1 plus 1 plus 1 doesn't equal 3, it equals 10. Think of your body's nightly rejuvenation process like a major construction project happening while you sleep. To build a strong, powerful structure, in this case, a strong morning erection, you need a few things to go perfectly. You need clear roads for the materials to get to the site. You need the right architectural plans, and you need a calm, quiet environment for the crew to work efficiently. In this analogy, beetroot powder is the road crew. By boosting nitric oxide, it works all night to widen and repair the highways of your circulatory system. It ensures that when the time comes, there are no traffic jams and a massive supply of blood can rush to where it's needed without restriction. Maca root is the master architect on site. It isn't dumping a truckload of bricks on the ground. Instead, it's meticulously reviewing and optimizing the hormonal blueprints. It ensures your body is using testosterone effectively, that the balance with other hormones is perfect, and that the signals for desire and performance are clear and strong. It's working with your body's natural design to ensure the structure is built correctly. Finally, ashwagandha is the site foreman and security guard. Its primary job is to create the perfect working environment. It lowers cortisol, silencing loud, distracting stress noise from the outside world. It ensures the construction crew, your body's natural repair mechanisms, is deeply rested and can work through the night without interruption. By promoting deep sleep, it guarantees that the prime time for testosterone production is protected. You can see how taking just one of these might help a little, but when you combine all three, you create a holistic system of support. The circulatory pathways are open, the hormonal signals are balanced, and the stress-induced roadblocks are removed. This powerful, three-pronged approach is what creates the foundation for a truly transformative and reliable improvement in your morning vitality. So, let's turn this knowledge into a simple, actionable ritual. Here is your 30-second vitality elixir. About an hour before you plan to go to sleep, get out your favorite mug. Start with a base of about 8 ounces of warm water, or, even better, warm almond milk for a creamier texture. Add 1 teaspoon of beetroot powder, 1 teaspoon of maca root powder, and about a half to a full teaspoon of ashwagandha powder. To enhance the flavor, I highly recommend adding a dash of cinnamon, which also helps with blood sugar regulation, and a small spoonful of raw, organic honey. Stir it all together, and that's it. Your 30-second ritual is complete. Frame this not as a chore, but as a powerful act of self-care, a deliberate investment in the man you want to wake up as tomorrow morning. So there you have it. The science, the strategy, and the simple nightly ritual. The power to reclaim your mornings and restore a key signal of your masculine vitality doesn't have to come from a pharmacy. It can be found in these ancient, powerful powders that work with your body, not against it. Remember, your best mornings are not a distant memory from your youth. They are not behind you. They are a direct reflection of your body's internal health, and they can absolutely return when you start giving your body the right, natural support it has been asking for. The key to making this work is consistency. This isn't a one-night fix. This is about building a new foundation for your health. Commit to this simple 30-second ritual every single night. Make it a non-negotiable part of your wind-down routine, just like brushing your teeth. Over the coming weeks, as these powerful nutrients accumulate in your system and your body begins to rebalance, you will start to notice the difference. Not just in the morning, but in your energy levels, your mood, and your overall sense of well-being throughout the day. If you found this information valuable and you're ready to take a natural, empowering approach to restoring your male vitality, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell. We're dedicated to providing clear, practical guidance on men's health, so you won't want to miss what's coming next. And I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below with any questions you might have, or to share your own experiences with these incredible natural remedies. Your journey is important, and we can all learn from each other. Thank you for joining me today. Here's to your health, your vitality, and to waking up feeling powerful again.